the movements? What's the movements? What we saying? Huh? Outside look nice. I ain't gonna hold you. Outside look good. All right, the trees look great. A little malnourished, but you know, they grow. Yeah. Someone get my light. Damn it, somebody get my light. Get my goddamn on light, bruh. How we feeling? Today's a good day. You hear me? Today is a good day. So let's get started. Holy shit. Today's a good day. So how we feel? God, my hair. How we feeling, bro? Yo, I don't know what's going on with this one today, but it be playing games with me, bro. How's everyone feeling? How's everyone doing? Welcome back to the Flex in My Network. Y'all tapped in with your favorite Canadian reaction channel and network. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Listen, it's warm outside. There's a nice breeze aside from the fan that's on right now. All right, today is a good day. All right, we got some things to talk about for sure. I know the notifications aren't working. I completely understand that. And we're going to talk about that. That's going to be the first thing we're going to be talking about today, so we can get it out of the way. But that Justin Bieber video, I'm telling you, I understand. I get it. The performance looked weak. But there's reasoning to that. Plain and simple. Like, I already posted it. So, like, I already made the post kind of like promoting the Justin Bieber video I made. It's like 25 minutes. Solid 25 minutes. I promise you. So solid. You know what I'm saying? But, yes. That video is like, I understand. Going on a stage like Coachella and you pull up YouTube. Yes, I get it. But for people that are on YouTube, we also need to understand that's helping YouTube. And if it's helping YouTube, that's helping us. Especially when he has YouTube Premium, no ads. That's helping us. And on top of that, going that route, instead of asking your label if you can perform your shit, yeah, bruh, it's cool. He did what he needed to do. I'm telling you, please watch that Justin Bieber video. I had to make sure I go to the source. I went to Demise's page on Instagram so I can get my information. So it's not information that's coming out the sky. Like, you're getting full details and explanations to what's going on in that moment. So please watch that. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. Who's here with me today? I see Noah. I see Quickie, J. Tom, King Hammer. Hey, real quick, y'all got to check out King Hammer's video, bruh. Y'all go check out King Hammer's video, bro. He has a part series coming out. He already put part 1 out. What was it, yesterday, right? You put it out yesterday? Hip-hop, how hip-hop is winning or something like that? Y'all tap in with King Hammer. Watch his videos, too. J. Tom dropped videos as well. Watch his videos, too. That's okay, see, the reason why I'm saying this specifically, we're going to get into that. We're going to talk about the notifications. The smaller channels going to leave some love too. I understand the bigger channels, they got that power. They got the viewership, the subscribers, everything. When it comes to consumers, they like big numbers attached to their favorite people. Big numbers make things more watchable. But for the smaller channels, we're going to have to get our numbers up, bro. We're going to have to get our numbers up. That's why I mentioned King Hammer. That's why I mentioned J. Tom and, of course, myself. Right? Bro, trust me, this is a real thing, you know? But how's everyone doing? How's everyone feeling? What's good, Connor? What's popping? Man said he had crust in his eyes. I'm sick. I'm sick, man. That's hilarious. You watch J Tom's video? That's what I'm talking about, bro. Make sure you hit the like on that too. Yeah, the support is free. That's what I'm talking about. You know, how we feeling? Bro, we feeling good today, bro. You know, I got nice, healthy 2 liters of lemon water. We're going to finish it this stream. I'm going to be chugging a lot of water today. So, it's going to be good. What's good, Mika? How you feeling, Mika? All right, but listen, going back, what's good, Shanice? How you doing? But going back to the Justin Bieber video real quick, please understand, yeah, it looked bad, but in that moment, that's going to help YouTubers in the future. That's building the YouTube platform by doing something as simple as that. And all the things that followed it afterwards in terms of like business and revenue, Justin Bieber doing that on the Coachella stage, that helps YouTube. And for the YouTubers, the content creators on YouTube, that in turn helps us, because that's possible subscribers, that's possible viewership, and that's possible engagement all over the place. There's a ton of people out there that still don't use YouTube like that. They don't use YouTube as a place to go and watch videos no more since they got TikTok, right? So you got to bring them back. Gotta bring them back to the space. And things like that helps bring people back to the space. Especially since we're having notification problems. You know? Feeling blessed? Lovely. Throw a beat on that MF for trying to hear Oh my god. Yo, Connor, drop the acapella, gang. Drop that. I want to see what you got. We gotta make sure we put you on the right path. You know what I'm saying? We've already taught you enough that we could without hearing you. But in this moment right now, this is where we're starting to elevate and level you up. So we got to hear how you be sounding and you be putting the words together so you can focus on keywords, forming bars around keywords while still being however kind of rapper you want to be. And then just like, we want to get you lit. You know what I'm saying? So we got to hear you now. We got to hear you now. So if that's what you're doing, now's the time, bro. Now you got to lock in. You know? You got the right space in the Discord. We're going to support you. We're going to help you. All right? So, you know you got to do, bro. Upload that. Now, let me hit this record button real quick because we're going to talk about these notifications, all right? We're going to talk about these notifications. Why it freeze? All right, cool. Yeah, we're gonna talk about these notifications real quick. We're gonna go ahead and get this out of the way. So this is gonna be a learning experience for everybody right now. YouTube is one of the trickiest things to learn, period. There's so many like pathways, there's so many like loopholes, there's so many just different ways to be successful on YouTube. It's hard to understand how these things work. That's the toughest thing about YouTube. You can drop videos all day long, but if nobody is watching your videos, it's going to be the toughest thing to get across to a lot of people out there nowadays. So I wanted to spend a little bit of time just talking about like what's going on with YouTube, anything else that comes with figuring this thing out, because for the smaller channels out there, figuring this thing out is one of the toughest things to ever do, period. So, funny enough, remember when I was talking about Tyrone Magnus yesterday? He's one of the first reaction channels I've ever watched on YouTube. When I used to be on YouTube back in like early college days, because that's when I really started to explore YouTube, was through college. So, me personally, around that time, there was a lot of comic book movies coming out. So, you had a lot of Marvel and DC movies coming out. Thing is, I don't read comics, but I'm down for a good movie. So, when I see good action, when I see good comparison and everything when it comes to the source material, I get curious. So one of the things I did, aside from watching TV shows on YouTube, because that's what you used to be able to do on YouTube, I also like typed up like, okay, learn about this hero in 5 minutes. Learn about this hero in 10 minutes. So that when I go into the movie, I know what I'm getting into and I kind of understand what's going on. Even though I don't read these comics. Like, I don't own comics. Like, I like the nerdy shit without being the nerd. You see what I'm saying? So, I stumbled upon this page because aside from the comic book material, you'll have like trailers, anime content, anime reactions, and at that point, that's how I found Tyrone Magnus, was through like the reactions to all these different things. Like, I would usually watch the individual videos, but through Tyrone Magnus, that's when I started to find reaction videos. And this guy got like 2 million subs. That's what he built himself up to, 2 million subscribers. Forget the 1 mil, it's 2 mil that he got now. So from time to time, I usually watch Tyrone Magnus because like the reactions I'm looking for when it comes to just like the entertainment that I'm seeking, I go over to this channel and I go check it out. And it's crazy. And it's so crazy that I'm doing this because I used to be the dude just to watch in the background. I never thought of having a camera and having a microphone and then be doing uploads or going live and shit like that. What's good, Tiff? How you feeling? So I clicked on this video. Funny enough, this video it's not even related to anything that I'm kind of like looking into. This was just like something I do on the side. Like, let me just watch this because like I'm bored type shit. So like literally it's called Disney's DEI investors just pulled the plug on woke. Now, this is, like I said, it's completely different from everything I watch. But I'm watching because I'm like, all right, let me check out, let me see what's going on. Because, you know, with a title like that, you pique my curiosity. And funny enough, when I go and click on this and I start watching this, we hear this.
Okay, so I'm hearing that Disney is going to truly roll back on DEI, ESG, all this woke crap they've been shoving down people's throats for years. And it has to do with BlackRock. So let's check this out. Now, this is WDW Pro. I've been watching them for a very long time. What's very interesting is I stopped receiving notifications. Now, if you guys don't know this, if you want to receive notifications from your favorite channels consistently from YouTube, you must do 3 things. You have to subscribe, you have to hit the bell, and you have to make sure that you watch 3 or 4 videos in a row. Then you will continue to get their notifications. The bell don't guarantee it no more. And I have found that out through myself and through Doomcock. I was watching one of his videos. He talked about that. And I was like looking for a particular video of mine where I'd said something. I went through a few videos, like 3, 4, 5 of them. All of a sudden, in my suggestions, I'm getting a ton of my own videos suggested to me. All right, so that's what you gotta do. So go on over to WDW Pro and subscribe. Tell them Tyrone Magnus sent you. Let's check this out.
Listen, let me tell you something. I didn't even watch this video. I did not even I heard what I heard. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. So, at this point, I need to figure out something where it's like I'm uploading videos that are watchable, but I gotta save videos from when I go live. Because when I go live, I record, and from that recording, I'm throwing it out in the ether. So whoever that wasn't a part of the live can come watch it. But the problem is, if everybody from the live already saw that video, there's technically no point for them to go and watch it again unless they want to just support. So when it comes to notifications now, I'm just like, what the hell do I do? Because what I did before is not working now. Since the bell notification button doesn't even work. Not saying it's like you don't hit that, because you still need to click on that. But now it's like, how do I get that? Like, because everybody wants to live, right? Everyone wants to live. That's rightfully so. And shout out to everybody in here as well. But it's tough to figure out, because for the past month, I turned monetization off on all the videos I've been dropping. And if I'm turning the monetization off on the videos I'm dropping, none of those videos are going to generate any kind of profit for me. And because of this notification problem, that's cutting profit. And me personally, I'm not a fan at all. So I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do, because like, as far as I see it, in terms of just like the check for this month, there's no check. I'm doing this for free at this point. And yeah, I definitely did that before to get monetized. But now that I am, and there's no check for the month, knowing that I need that check, we got a problem. We got a problem. So yeah, I don't know what to do. I literally don't know what to do. Why can't I monetize the videos? Because they're not getting views. And if it's not getting views, there's not going to be no payments coming from it. So there's no point for me to even monetize them, knowing that it's not getting views. What's good, Josh? You see what I'm saying? So now we're at a crossroad right now, because like, the lives are important, but if I'm just posting things off the live, what's the point of going live? That's what I'm trying to figure out. So these are the kind of questions I got in my brain right now. So yeah. Oh, J Tom, yo, let me tell you something, bro. This is why it's not made for everybody. This YouTube is not made for everybody. Being monetized is great. Having the ability for your videos to make money is great. But when you understand, you need people to watch them. Like, now you're going to sit there like, what did I do? Bro, being monetized, it's just a word. The word will apply to you when you have the audience. If the requirement is to hit 1K and then you're like, oh my God, my videos can make money. Bro, come on. come on. You just hit 1K, gang. Yo, yeah, congratulations, but let's be real. You hit 1K, bro. Yo, hey, you did it. Did what? Did what? Just because this word means you can do this now doesn't mean you're going to do it. 150 every 2 months is blasphemy. I ain't gonna hold you. The heck? Twitch is not better. That's the funny part. Hey, J Tom, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. Don't be watching other creators thinking things easy, bro. Because Twitch is worse than YouTube. Twitch is if you think Twitter's a wasteland, Twitch is the same thing as Twitter, just with everybody going live now. It's not better. I hate to break it to you. It's worse. Because mind you, nobody's on Twitch. Just because people be coming through your videos and checking you out, don't mean they're going to stay. Half the time, they just want to troll somebody. Twitch is filled with demons. Twitch is filled with demons, bro. Even, okay, let's look at it like this. This is a good example. So, my guy, House of Laughter Entertainment, shout out Mookie Moves, right? So, even he's noticed that Twitch is not performing as well as YouTube. YouTube is outperforming Twitch on levels a lot of people cannot understand. And if you're getting that kind of information from channels that big, that means you got to stay where you are. It's about figuring this out. It's about figuring this out. But the problem is when YouTube incorporates all these different things at once, for example, the hype button, now you're ruining it. And I called it before. You're ruining it for smaller content creators. Because now growing your channel is going to be far more difficult than it was before. New tactics need to be like incorporated now because there's no point. There you go. Quickie said it. There's a galaxy of trolls. A galaxy of trolls is crazy. Let's go ahead and... A galaxy of trolls is wild, but this is where we're at right now. This is what's going on. And let's not forget, if you want to dual stream, which means if you want to stream on 2 platforms at the same time, for example, YouTube and Twitch, you got to pay. And that's a monthly subscription. Now, if you're not making no money off of your shit, and now you paying for this monthly subscription, some things need to change, bruh. Some things gonna need to change. This is what I've been battling this whole time. This is what I've been trying to figure out this whole time. I haven't really been talking about it because there's nothing really to deliver. The only reason why I'm here today is simply because of one of my favorite YouTubers. And like I said, I still can't believe I'm doing a reaction to this because I'm the one that was on YouTube watching this dude's reactions. That's so crazy to me, bro. Like, I can sit there and I can honestly think this is like one of the first black reaction channels that I've watched. And I'm still here to this day. That's crazy. Hey, man. This like a full circle moment for me right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. Like, this is actually crazy. Like, yo, like, this was the guy for me. Now I'm sitting here reacting to dude. I'm like, yo, who would have thought? Who would have thought, bruh? I never knew it cost to dual stream. Damn. And that's a anniversary. Yeah, no, all these services cost, bro. Only thing that's free is me being here on OBS. Like, OBS is free. You know, to stream, to live stream is free unless you're on StreamYard. Then you got that dirty, disgusting watermark. I hate watermarks. But when I'm on StreamYard, I gotta use the watermark. For me to get rid of the watermark, I gotta pay. I'm Connor. I ain't gonna hold you. I lost subscribers, gang. I saw it today and it went down by like 14. So I don't know what I did to make people so mad when I'm on the side of the right, or the right side of hip hop. So this is what I've been battling, bro. This is what I've been trying to figure out. And then with this video right here, we definitely got a code to follow. Now, how do you build a system around that is the real question. What do I have to subtract so I can multiply this? So I'm saying it's difficult. Like half the time, if I'm gonna be real honest, if I'm gonna be like really transparent, half the time I'm sitting here and I'm looking at a plethora of channels out there growing their subscribers through shorts only. Bro, half the time I just want to give up on the videos and the lives. Because it's just like, bro, y'all see how many videos I have 1,200 plus videos. That doesn't equal to the subscribers that I got. Like, I've talked about this before. Like, my subscribers should at least be like doubled. Because I have so many videos. I have so many videos. Like, honestly, I'm sitting back. I'm like, I might have to get rid of some of these because the ratio doesn't add up. How do I have 1,200 videos and then this much? That means I'm not even trying to do something right. If I want to get a sponsorship and they see that, they're like, wait, how many videos do you have? But do you have this much? Bro, there's no sponsorships coming this way for that. Through numbers like that. You see what I'm saying? Canada mad at you? I wouldn't be surprised. Only downside is learning how to navigate it. Yeah. Should be tenfold, not gonna lie. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm giving out info and freebies out the wazoo. But it's not translating well. So there's something that needs to change at this point. I don't know what, but something needs to change because I'm doing all this and it's not going nowhere. It's one thing to sit here and be down for the cause. But if that cause is not even walking along with you, it's like the cause is leaving you. So you're sitting there trying to fight for something, work for something. It's just like, are you though? Like, are you really? So it's tough. I ain't gonna hold you. It's tough. I'm gonna keep it tall. This is tough, man. So one thing I'm thinking about is that I might have to step into another niche. Music is great, but if music is not like doing anything right now, if music is not doing anything for the channel right now specifically, then I'm gonna have to step into another niche. I might have to start making some new videos on some whole new content because I'm looking at music right now. It's just like all these videos, all the things I've educated myself with, all these things I'll be watching, and it's not doing anything no more. Something's got to change, and I think the content might be adjusted. Not saying I'm leaving the music community, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I might have to put my time into another niche to see if something comes out of that. Yeah, exactly, J. Tom. You could talk to yo, Connor. Me and Mookie already had that conversation, and yeah, you gang, you just got here, bro. We went through something on this channel, bro. Yo, what the? Yo, you got me looking at my phone like I'm slow. Like, I was just like, what did you do? Josh! 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 That's crazy, bro. Hey, let me tell you something. Let's take the break and let's talk about our guy Josh right here, bro. Let's talk about our guy right here, Josh, real quick. This guy a legend, bro. This guy out here putting in God's work. Let me just say that first, man. You didn't have to do that. This was not necessary. This was not necessary, but let me tell you something, bro. I appreciate it. For some, oh my God, where do I begin? Like, let's start with like you dropping links everywhere, bro. You like the crowd is not coming, but you bringing the crowd. I'm just like, God damn it, bro. Like sometimes I just want to cry or some shit, bro. Holy crap, bro. Yo, W Josh in the chat, man. This is crazy. This is great, bro. I appreciate you for the 50, dude. Oh my goodness gracious. What is going on in this planet, bro? Holy crap. W Josh in the chat, man. This guy, man. Legend. Holy crap. Oh my God. That damn near got me speechless and shit, man. Like, what the fuck? Plus, I do with the piss off Otis. That's my boy, John. You're damn right, Noah. Holy crap. You won the peanut award or something? Is crazy. So, what do I say right now? What do I say? Oh my goodness. Yo, just W Josh in the chat, man. We're gonna take this to Discord. So at this point, the conversation is gonna continue in Discord because this is something we gotta figure out now because something's not adding up in this, you know. So we gotta figure something out, and when we figure something out, we're gonna take that information, we're gonna share it with J Tom, we're gonna share it with King Hammer, and we gonna figure something out, bro. All our channels deserve something. You see what I'm saying? Throw Lightwalker in there too. You know? You can throw a plethora of channels in there because this ain't easy. This ain't easy. But we gonna figure this out, bro. Gonna figure this out. For real. W Josh, bro. Damn. Connor, that's something we're gonna have to talk about in the Discord because I don't want to talk about that on live. We already went through that. Yeah. We already went through that, bro. We already went through that. But I do see I'm like every time like I'm so conflicted, especially with shorts. I still want to make shorts, especially for social media. But I also want to do the comedic shit too. Like I want to just literally do what everybody else doing. That's just laughing to all kind of shorts and reels out there. But I'm conflicted because like I don't got that kind of time like that. Bro, like half the time I be sitting up late at night. I'm just sitting there trying to like, what do I do? Yeah, we gonna talk later, but I'm really looking to do the funny shit. Like I have the other channel. I really want to put so much more funny reaction reels out there because I know I can do that too. Like, oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Playing a damn song is crazy. So I still can't believe I did a reaction to Tyrone Magnus, bro. Like, come on, bro. I watched this dude since how long ago? This is crazy. This is crazy. God damn, that's who would have thought? Who would have thought? This like this a full circle moment for me, bro. I used to watch dude when he was at his old place and he had hair on his head. I seen this nigga go bald. And it's not like he went bald like his hair fell out. It's bald by choice. He cuts his hair. Let's get that out the way. But I used to watch dude when he was bald with no hair on his face. That's why I used to watch, and this nigga had a fro at one point. I'm like, huh. I seen this man go through all kind of stages. Literally there when he met his girl. Like, dude, I follow dude. Like, that's so wild for me. That's so wild. Holy. But anyway. Yo, actually, real quick, let me talk about Remy Ma. Yo, y'all need to understand. Yo. Okay. Real quick. Real quick. Why didn't anybody tell me that Remy Ma was rapping on a Caribbean rhythm? Why nobody tell me that? Now, I don't care for Remy Ma. Y'all should have said, yo, she's rapping on a Caribbean beat or a Caribbean rhythm. Let me tell you something. In my household, all we did listen to was rhythms. Rhythms are just different beats. The thing about the Caribbean, the thing about Jamaica, when it comes to a lot of artists making songs, if the beat is that good, another artist will hop on the same song and make a different hit. Like, there's literally, you can go back into Jamaica's music history. There's one beat that has about 17 different hits on it. That's what made Jamaican music so powerful. It's the goddamn rhythms. Do you understand how many different hits are on this one beat? Y'all should have told me it was on a Jamaican beat, my nigga. Oh my God. That's the... Bro, y'all could have told me, bro. I don't care for Remy Ma. I'm not gonna watch her shit. What she did to Pat Poose is wrong on nuclear levels. The hell would I want to watch her for? No, you didn't tell me that. Don't you lie to my face, Nick. Y'all should have told me that beat was a Caribbean beat. I would have watched that on the day of. Shit. Oh my gosh. Yo, quickie, send some BS, bro. I'm looking to react to some shit. You put it in this. Okay, Josh, you put it in Discord, but I told you I don't care for Remy Ma, so I'm not gonna watch his shit. Y'all gotta tell me. I really don't like her. I don't like women that be snaking dudes like that. I hate that. I hate that kind of ish. And it's like I literally try to keep that karma out my life. I hate that kind of shit, bro. That's the last kind of karma I want to see come from somebody like that. And look what happened. Remy Ma and Pat Poose were supposed to be the hip-hop couple of the year, of life. They're supposed to be the hip-hop couple of life. Now look what happened. I'm not going to watch her. I don't like her. But if she going to rap on a beat, I'm going to watch it. Shit. I'm going to watch it. So look, let me hit this record button, bro. I don't even, listen. I love this beat. Every year in the Caribbean, there's always a new beat that comes out that is a smash hit. And half the time, anybody can say whatever they want on it. That is a tough beat. Please understand me. Like, oh my goodness. Yo, Noah, that's the thing. I don't care that she's dissing Clarissa Shields because Remy Ma has some disgusting energy attached to her for the way she's moving, talking bad about Pat Poose. Like she's in the right, even though she's in the wrong. I'm not going to condone that on this channel. But if you're going to use a Caribbean beat, I'm right there for the island. Are you mad? What? Let me go hear this shit, bro. Y'all don't even know where this song came from. Y'all don't even know where this came from, bro. Y'all just said, oh, this beat is so tough. Bro, this came from the islands. Holy. Yo, run the film, dog. I'm ready. Let's go.
Next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yeah. Oh my God. Jesus God, that is a summertime beat. I don't even need to hear what she says. That is a summertime beat. Yo, this is oh, you know what? I'm gonna leave everything I'm gonna say about the beat. I'm gonna save for after we're done here. I don't care for Remy Ma. Let's go.
Dummy on the beat, so it's a bang.
Watch how you talk to me. I'm a mogul, bitch. You getting surgery in exchange for promo, bitch. I'm a gang on a yacht or some YOLO shit. You keep jumping on my dick like a pogo stick. In competition with herself, don't even know that bitch. Hoes be doing the most over so-so dick. I been her since I was wearing Bobos, bitch. You get a bullet through your shirt with a logo whiz. The nerve of niggas claiming that they wrote those hits. When they whole career, they ain't never ghost wrote shit. Not for me or anybody else. You always acting like you helping, nigga. Go help yourself. See, I know what the problem is.
This sound like some Gucci Mane level kind of ish. Like you want to explain your side. This is what I'm talking about. I'm here for the beat, bro. I'm here to see the beat get celebrated. This girl talking like Gucci Mane, talking about I gotta explain myself. Out here dissing a boxer. You're dissing a boxer. I don't care what kind of gun you tote. Get in the boxing ring. You're screwed. You're cooked. Your whole face is going to get rearranged. You're going to look like a new nigga. It's great.
I don't really brag enough, but you don't talk about prices when your bag is up. You keep talking numbers, but the numbers ain't adding up. You want to be a baddie, but you ain't bad enough. See, I know how to network. How on the network, you know you get money when they Googling your net worth. I'm a motherfucking expert. Now how you talking out your neck when I know how your nigga neck work? I know you really hate my guts, cause you bitches really ugly, can't make this up. They calling me Slim Rim, but my weight is up. They telling me I should wait, nigga, wait for what? The weight is up. Look, it's time. So if you see me with it, bitch, it's mine. When these other bitches rap, it's always just rhymes. When I rap, bitch, it's always 10 dimes. Stop playing with me. I got these niggas in the jail with
No. Oh, shit. Yo, you know what, Connor, I'm gonna let you hold on to that thought, man. When you get older, you gonna understand, gang.
Staying with me. I got these niggas in the streets really slaying with me. I got these niggas in the south really hanging with me. I got these niggas in the gangs really banging with me. And what you looking at my shoes for? I swear to God, I know I'm on these bitches' mood boards. I'm in the city pretty, driving something two-door. Nice fit in the feet, giving shoe porn. Listen, if it's tension, how I never get added, but I always get mentioned. Like I'm this big hoe, but I never get fucked. See, I might get subbed, but I never get touched. Might blow a little smoke, but it never gets ducked. Got this big ass chain and it never gets tucked. Play hater? Not at all. I don't play those games. You got beef with Ren, bitch, nigga, say my name. Is you shy?
You ain't got no stiff hip. You better stop it. Alright, so she flowing on the beat, I'll tell you that. She flowing on the beat. She really know what to do with the rhythm. You see it? But let me tell you something. What's the original? I need the original because there's so many different like variations to the song. I need to play the original. Oh, this gonna bother me. But let me just say this. Let me go ahead and just say this real quick. So I ain't gonna lie to you. Remy Ma, she good at what she do. She a real good freestyler. That's something that I can't ignore. Right? But at the same time, when it comes to who's a better freestyler between Remy Ma and Papoose, you gotta be out of your goddamn mind to sit there and think Papoose is not a better freestyler. Are you crazy? Nah. Listen, give Papoose this beat. He gonna do what he need to do. He gonna do what he do best. You know? Remy Ma dissing a boxer. You out here dissing somebody that don't rap and talking about you mad or you talking to Papoose at that point. I don't know. I was not really listening like that. You dissing a boxer though. Yeah, that's a no-no. That's a no-no because you gonna get boxed. You know what I'm saying? you gonna get boxed. I'll stay innocent on that one. Okay, Connor. As long as you understand, all right? Because think about what you said, and that's it. I'm not even gonna help you explain that, bro. That's not what I'm here for. That's not what I'm here for at all. you know. But let me see if I can. Let me see if I can get this get the original for y'all. And J Tom, I don't disagree. Like the whole like it just looks theatrical. See, even Fabulous hopped on the beat. This came out yesterday. Bro, Fabulous. Okay, see, you know what? Forget Remy Ma. Fabulous. Fabulous hopped on the beat. I'd rather listen to Fabulous over Remy Ma any day. Period. So let's go ahead and make that happen. And you know Fabulous throughout his career, he's been on that Caribbean shit. Fabulous been on that Caribbean shit, so this ain't new news for him. So let me go ahead. Okay, I'm still recording. Bet. I'm going to go ahead and just listen to this. So, look, like, comment, share, subscribe. You know the vibe. You tapped in with your favorite Canadian reaction channel right here in the small box. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we?
We are here.
Yeah, man.
To ensure that the thing runs smooth and we don't have no college and we don't want to...
Yes, father. Yeah. Yeah, man. Let me tell you something. This is my culture here, so. This is my culture here, so. You see it? Where my lights are there? Where my lights are there?
Yeah, Brooklyn badness.
Yeah, man.
Hey.
Dummy on the beat,
Let's
so
go.
it's a
Hey,
banger.
look. Just touchdown in the yard. Celebration dance, touchdown with the squad. This is not a local touchdown, we abroad. Let's rap about it though. Touchdown like the pod. Bank like TD, touchdown with the card. Pick six to kick it, touchdown with the broad. She on all fours.
Let me tell you something. That's my homeland there. That's my homeland. That's where me from. That's where my parents there. That's where they born. Oh, your trap board got me lit, so.
Touchdown like a quad, so I had to run it back. Touchdown, 100 yards. Keep me in the end zone, not the friend zone. That'll get you gemstones on your skin tone. Fruity pebbles for the 10, not a Tim Dome. Ass make the bed rock like the Flintstones. Tricks up for kids and this money been grown. And that get under niggas' skin like an ingrown. Up on these niggas, you would think I sent drones. Where they try to cross, you would think I went chrome. Tryna get me on cam, pink fur, pink phone. Tryna dip.
Y'all see the patty? Yeah, I see the beef patty with the green stamp. Yeah. Mild. You have a mild patty, bro. You couldn't get a spicy joint? Weak belly like.
With my jewels like I'm Jim Jones. We don't really book rooms, niggas rent homes. Put away that Sprint phone or get sent home. It's a secret society, all we ask is trust. Only
rice and peas with the jerk chicken and the plantain. Fine dining.
Is doing it to the max is us. Paper coming through like they was faxing us, so we gotta keep chopped like it's an act for us. West Indies like it's say in a kicks. That's how we stepping through that A76. Cake very thick like a plate's never miss. Pussy tastes like rum punch, take every sip. Yo, I used to serve a J that.
Pum pum like what? Like rum punch? Rum punch? Let me hear that again.
These like it say in a kicks. That's how we stepping through that A76. Cake very thick like a plate's never miss. Pussy tastes like rum punch, take every sip. Yo, I used to serve a J that was cool as LL. I was selling butter soft like a Pell Pell. I remember bag spot trips for 12-12s. Now I'm doing bad man shit in 12-12. First night drinking light, just chilling, drinking life. Then it's back to the villa where the teens link 'em nice. Tell 'em follow Porsche truck, hit the blinker lights. Next day, hit a next party, pink and white. Then we go tropical, heard it be poppin' too. Rain can't shut it down, vibes unstoppable. My dog Anthony just sent the address. And Big Larry bringing Brooklyn badness. We only got room for another bad bitch. Girl, it's Easter Sunday, hopping like the rabbits. Shout out this leg, got the Rick on display. Know I had to come silky when I came to risque, ayy.
Yeah, we shake. The girl them shake up the back here, you see it? Bubble grind, dagger it, everything. What you mean? You see what happens when you have a good Caribbean rhythm and bring the uncle out of me? That sounds like my uncle right now, bro. That don't even sound like me. The hell? You think you got the idea? All right. Ole. Ole, ole, man. man. What can I say? What can I say? What can I say, bro? Like, that's Caribbean culture right there, man. That's the Caribbean culture right there, you know? You get the island paradise with the nighttime antics, whether if you want to go to a fete, you want to go to a concert, you want to go to a club, yeah? And a mata, you see it? Dope, man. It's good to see, man. Real talk. It's good to see. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. God damn, but yeah, no, that ribbon, that's a Caribbean rhythm. And to be honest, that's been hot since like I think last year winter. That's when it came out. See, that's another thing. They done burnt out this rhythm to the point where when summertime come, we're just gonna have to accept what we get. You know, let me tell you something. Everybody making a song to this to this beat. Everybody is making a song to this beat. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. That's what I'm talking about. They burnt it out because he had so many artists hop on the one beat to the point where, bro, summer come around. It's like, bro, I already heard this, but you're gonna have to accept what you get. Drink that Hennessy, my nigga. Drink that Ray and Nephews. Not too much, because that's going to get you lit to the point where you fall backwards and you're going to fall asleep. All right, don't drink too much Ray and Nephews. All right, that 63.3% alcohol is going to take your life if you don't drink it right. I'm just saying. All right, go get some tequila. Get some pineapple juice. The pineapple tequila, that is the key. That is the key right there. All right, so I'm just saying. Bro, that rhythm, that beat is hot. And that shit's been hot since winter. So, it is what it is. Dope to see. What's good, Tiny? Wait, you been here this whole time? Why didn't I see you? Take care. Oh, lit. That was fire. Honestly, the Fabulous one was way better than the Remy Ma one. Remy Ma shooting blank shots. Like, I care about your side of the story. Girl, bye. Yeah, girl, bye. Go do a remix, Noah. Let's see what you got. What's it called? Go make a remix to it. I want the original. That's the thing. Cause if I wanna show this off, I gotta make sure I do it right. But there's some good versions out there. Don't get it twisted. There's some good versions. There's been a lot of remixes, but this is really good. Like, this is really good. Like, you can literally and type in the WYFL rhythm, and you can see a plethora of artists. And to be honest, I don't know. I'm not too sure what this information I'm about to say. I could be right. I could be wrong. I think this started in the UK. I think this beat was originally made in the UK, if I'm correct. So I think the original is supposed to be a UK track. I could be wrong, but that's where I think it started at first. So, but this right here, this is one wicked rhythm. This is a wicked rhythm. All right, too many people, even of all people, of all goddamn people, you got Big Shock. Man's not hot, and he's on the rhythm too. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Everybody and their grandma is on this rhythm. So, shoot, before we start talking about all the regular hip-hop news, I just want to get this out the way. I really want to get this out the way, man. This was the one right here. What?
Cause shop your mother want ring my gun now your black class. Go!
Got me on the beat, so it's a
Yeah,
banger.
hear me. 100 murderer walking as so. Bad man, bad like Claude in my so. Penny in a cup, pussy Claude live a bus. Barbie me fuck, never walk with a slut. Listen, me no gonna wait if me can't bring a gun. Play a name brand up, then the party mash up. 34 on the 40 a bus. Full of Louis V shoes, but a clocks me a go. Rich but we are dark, it's around gun pan got me and no artist, you know. Money can't hold in a wallet, so me have to carry it with forklift for RapNews upgrade. 100 million a chunk change. My blood clot dog there on Spain. Brooklyn where them a go with them butt brain. A girl shanna stay pool from upstairs. It thing upgrade, a 2 Benz.
Let me tell you something. This beat is gonna be all over the clubs. All over the clubs. Every club in the city that you gonna go to, you gonna hear this. Guaranteed. This is what's taking over 2026 right now. Forget rap. Alright? Because rap is rebuilding right now. We all know that. We're gonna take what we can get right now. But let me tell you this real quick. When it comes to Caribbean music, if there's one thing Caribbean music doesn't do, is that it doesn't miss. Caribbean music is always on point with the laser. Every year a Caribbean song comes out, it's on the playlist for summertime tracks. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Caribbean music does not miss whatsoever. Anybody can say anything they want, but anytime it comes to any one of these beats, any one of these songs, it don't miss.
About bus fair, plane touch runway, crash dummy like a beat with Santos near DJ Mac. A 5-year and me stay hot, girl I say thing tougher than both bass drum. Atlanta, me full of strap, my dog for the yama wine.
But this is dangerous for the youth. This is dangerous, bro. This is dangerous, but yo, like I'm sitting here and I'm just like, I'm hearing this. Yo. I understand Caribbean music is a lot different from hip hop. We get that. A lot of people are hip hop purely. I'm an individual that loves genres that have quality music. All right, that's why I gravitate to hip hop and R&B without a doubt. But Caribbean dancehall, Caribbean reggae, soca music, anything that come out, the islands. Me love no songs too, you know. So when you hear this, I remember when this came out, Skilly Bang, Crocodile Teeth. Yo, for anybody that knows what this song did at the time, you would not be sitting down right now. You see it?
Crown don't grab me, don't grab me. Is there? Is there? Wanna don't grind me? First thing on a bowl like me full of gun, heavy clip full of crocodile teeth. Everything get fuck when I reach. 16 bun up boy skin. Head tap, bust up and split. Say your bad pussy all run up and see. My brain side corner rotted. Yeah man, I east side. Be a chapstick.
Man, let's move on to some hip hop, bro. Because listen, if I continue to hear that song, I'm gonna get 3 spliffs. I'm gonna get the rest of Hennessy I got left in the bucket, and we're just gonna act stupid pan stream. You see it? So let's go. Let's control ourselves. All right. Let me put that the Caribbean side of me away. All right, cause that's only for parties and functions when I get lit. So we're gonna save that for later. Okay, so let's focus on what's going on in music right now. All right. So let's start with Screw. Oh, this boy happy as hell, bro. Shit. What happened, gang? You got such a good song, summer song for me? Yo, send it in Discord. Nah, the video's different. I ain't gonna hold you. When it comes to Caribbean music videos, you gonna get entertained. Okay, when it comes to Caribbean music video, you gonna get entertained. Okay, you are. Don't say. Hey, don't say you're not entertained. You know what I'm saying? You don't got them girls running around with all that fake shit on them. Them girls are real, homegrown. Okay, they are fed. That's a lot of cornbread. That's a lot of dumpling. Okay, fried or boiled. What? A lot of plantain. Like, Jesus Christ. You can't say them girls got fake butts or fake nothing, because that shit is real. You gonna get treated right from these Caribbean music videos. I'm gonna tell you that, bruh. God damn. Oh my God, man. Screw always got mad energy. Facts. All right, man. Let's focus back in on this music. All right. Let's focus back in on this rap. Oh my God. Note to self, don't play too much Caribbean music next time because the people don't like it. Note to self. You send on Discord? All right. Hey, is that who I think it is? Is that who I think it is? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, we got a legend in the chat. We got a legend in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. We got T-Dub in here. What? We got T-Dub in here. What's going on, bro? How you feeling? God damn, it's been a minute, bro. Hey, T-Dub, real quick. Yo, I got to send you the link to the new Discord. I'm going to send it to you on WhatsApp later. I'm going to send you the link to the new Discord because the last one, that last one's gone, bro. I ain't going to hold you. that last one is gone. We've been through some things. All right, we've been through some things. So we got a new Discord. I'm going to send you the link to that one. Just got to let you know from right now. We got T-Dub in the chat, bro. What? That's crazy, bro. Come on, bro. You already know, gang. That's not even a problem for me. Golly. Oh, yeah, I got you. You know what? You know what, bro? Hold on. I can actually send that right now. Hold on. Give me a second. I can actually send that right now. Give me a hot second. Yeah, no. Let me just... Alright, cool. Let me get the link. Yeah, I'm gonna send you the new one right now, bro. Don't even worry. I'm gonna send it to you on WhatsApp. Oh, yeah, I got a meeting later. Oh, I got things to do today. I got things to do today. Jesus, man. They don't want to let me go and relax. It's cool, though. Alright, boom. I sent you the link on WhatsApp, bro. Let's get into this video, though. Or damn, Quickie got it right there. We sent it at the same time, bro. Anyway, hip hop beats Drake again. New law passes to keep rap lyrics out of court. Well, here we go. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You know the vibe. You tapped in with your favorite Canadian reaction channel and network. Let's go ahead and get started, bro. Talk to us, Screw. What's good?
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't care what people are talking about. I don't care what people are reacting to. I don't care what people are posting. I almost don't even care how this video performs. This is the most important news in hip-hop, freedom of speech, and freedom of artistic expression. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think I've made a video this important and this big in a while. Now, before we start, I need you to go get one of these. Hip hop always wins.
How does this man always got a shirt for something, bro? This dude always got a shirt for something. That's so crazy.
I need you to get one of these. Link is in the pinned comment. Go to fromthevillage.us, grab one. Anyone who grabs one this week, I'm giving a personal shout out and thank you video I will be sending. Ladies and gentlemen,
We got people like Laubrey Graham who are actively suing over rap lyrics, who are actively trying to step and limit freedom of speech and freedom of artistic expression. And yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe I'm reading this. This is the ISO cam. The newly passed PACE Act would restrict when prosecutors can cite rap lyrics in a criminal case, part of a nationwide effort to limit the practice.
Nationwide? Whoa. Nationwide? Newly passed PACE Act would restrict when prosecutors can cite rap lyrics in criminal cases, part of a nationwide effort to limit the practice. Wow. Nationwide, yo, Aubrey, it's done, gang. That appeal is not gonna fall through, gang. It's over, bro. If this is nationwide, it's done. That's raps.
Get this video to 8,000 thumbs up. I need this. Like I need nothing. I need a bunch of this video to be flooded up with comments that says hip hop always wins. Yes. This is directly going against Drake, directly making it harder for him to impede. And I cannot believe that the people outside of hip hop are the ones fighting for hip hop. Let me not even say they're outside of hip hop. Let me not even just assume. Why am I assuming that? Could be a bunch of hip hop heads in Maryland who passed this. My bad. I'm bugging. But hip hop is winning. Ladies and gentlemen, an attack on creative freedom. Maryland passes new law to keep rap lyrics out of criminal cases. This is what I've been saying. This is what I've been fighting for. This is what I've been protesting against. This is why I have a problem with Drake to my core. Drake never does the suing thing. We just have the battle. I have no problem with Drake, really. He caught a nasty L, and I'll probably make jokes for the rest of the time, but no problem. It was this when you crossed hip-hop. What did I say? My bias is hip-hop. We all have a bias. Shirts coming soon. My bias is hip-hop. And
this dude always got a shirt for something, bro. It's so funny.
Once you go against that, you go against me. Ladies and gentlemen, we gonna read this. Listen, Maryland passes legislation on Thursday to restrict when prosecutors can cite rap lyrics as criminal evidence against the artists who wrote them, becoming the third state to reign in this controversial practice. It's crazy we got to make specific laws for hip hop. I want people to know that this was always about black art. Let's keep it real. Now, there are going to be people who gonna ask, but what about the people
Bro, honestly, you gotta blame them dudes out here that be snitching on the tracks. These dudes are willing to snitch on a track to piss off one dude so that they can get their point across or whatever. I don't even know why they snitching on the tracks, to be honest. But let me just say this. All them dudes that been doing that, they're lucky. They're all them dudes doing that shit, they're lucky as hell. Alright? Now this applies more towards other moments, specifically with Drake and UMG, which is crazy, by the way, but it should have been like this the whole time. The level of care when it comes to hip-hop is actually interesting to see, because they'll watch and listen to the music videos or listen to the music, but when it comes down to talking about it, ain't nobody want to be part of the conversation. I find that interesting personally. I find that real interesting personally, bro. That's just me. But it's just like, when you sit and think about it, knowing that this is fictional, or the potential behind it can be fictional, or what it's saying could be along the lines of something that's a part of your life to the point where it seems real, it's always best to look at this as it's just fiction, because when you put words together well in a bar, it's going to make the people react in a certain kind of way, regardless if it's positive or negative. But the fact that there's a reaction to the words just shows how strong hip-hop is. And that's dope as hell. So this should have been around since, like, the 90s, the 2000s, 2010s. Like, This is long overdue.
Who just straight up incriminate themselves and in their lyrics and stuff. Let me make a distinction, right? To me, my rule of thumb is once you get to rapping about actual crimes, actual murders, actual deaths, and you start saying names and stuff, you're no longer rapping. You are confessing over a beat. That shit, go ahead, use that. I don't give a damn about that. If you talk about, we shot Pete in the head at 12:30 on 63rd and then yeah, you should go to jail, nigga. Because my thing would be,
hey, we gonna need the hip hop police after this one. Now that we've established that the lyrics should not be used in court, the only way to use these lyrics in court is if we have a hip hop police division, so that we can get to the bottom of these certain kind of murder cases. You know, we should be talking about the King Vons and them, but we need the hip hop police. You know what I'm saying? Someone called Chameleonaire. All right, tell him to get up off his get up off his tail. All right, you out here in Silicon Valley, creating and being some sort of scientist. Get up off your tail and come apply to be in the hip hop police, would you please?
At that point, are you saying if someone gets interrogated in a court, like an interrogation, or say something, and then they throw a beat on, it's like inadmissible now? No. There's a difference between gangster rap and drill. That's why I say drill is one of the worst things that ever happened to black people, period. Gangster rap is different.
Drill is one of the worst things that happen to black people. Toronto drill is one of the worst things that could happen in Toronto. Let's just say that. Like, bro, oh my God. The fact that there's actually something called Toronto drill is crazy to me. There's nothing. Let's just keep going.
Gangster rap is Quentin Tarantino. Gangster rap is the movie Scarface. Drill is just watching a documentary of Jeffrey Dahmer. That's the difference. You feel me? I always thought niggas who like drill too much, there's something wrong with you, brother. Enjoy Millie Rockin' while niggas talking about killing niggas' fathers and sons. You over here Millie Rockin' to it. You never even met these niggas. Anyway.
Hey, yo, I know you weren't just Millie rocking on any block, nigga.
My bad. Let's get back to it. The Protecting Artists Creative Expression Act, the PACE Act, would allow prosecutors to use rap lyrics and other creative expression only after a judge has decided that it meets certain strict requirements, including that it was intended as a literal statement and the facts. Okay, so like I said, this isn't a thing to help those drill rappers. Nah, you can lock all them niggas up. I don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas is disgusting. And you niggas ain't rappers, by the way. Let's stop tainting rap music where a bunch of sociopaths and serial killers hijacked rap and then started to try to rewrite the rules. Like, no, we're not psychos, bro. We're not psychos. You are. And I know somebody like Drake right now. You know this stuff is against Drake. You know you have to make these laws and stuff because of Drake. The fact that it was put into law. Drake is the most anti-hip-hop nigga that's probably ever been in hip-hop. I'm going to keep it gangster. This is, man, the law which is expected to sign by Governor Westmore, shout out to Westmore, is part of a broader effort to limit this tactic, which critics say stifles freedom of speech and sways juries by playing to racial biases. Young Thug and Lil Durk have both recently faced indictments that quoted their lyrics. All right, anyway. The passage of PACE Act in Maryland marks an important victory for music creators, says Harvey Mason Jr., CEO of Recording Academy and State Federal. Silencing any genre or form of artistic expression is an attack on creative freedom. We'll say that again. Silencing any genre or form of artistic expression is an attack on creative freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, who has been saying this since day one? You can put it in the comment section. What rapper and YouTuber has been saying this since day one?
You, Nick.
Go back and watch all my videos about this Drake case, and I guarantee you will be like, wow, Screw is saying what these legal expert said.
Hey, Josh, take care, bro. I appreciate you for the dono, by the way, bro. You clearly the MVP for today, for sure. Yeah, we gonna talk tomorrow. So I think tomorrow we're gonna get to the bottom of things in the Discord. So anybody and everybody that can be in attendance for that Discord call, pull up, cause we gonna talk. We got to get to the bottom of things. But I appreciate you. Take care, bro.
Ivy League people have been saying the whole time, yeah, because it's not some complicated thing. I tweeted this, and it really hit me after I tweeted it. Stan Wars and Standom really got niggas championing a nigga who is actively trying to limit artistic expression and your freedom of speech in a country he's not from. Do you realize that he will have set a legal precedent in America that might not even set in Canada?
Damn. Oh, shit. Damn. God damn. They really, hey, let me say it. They really wouldn't do it in Canada. Let me get that out the way. We really wouldn't do it here. God. See, now when you say it like that, now I gotta sit here and just be like, damn, bro. Like, that lawsuit was the biggest mistake he's ever done in his whole career. You're going to sue the same people that raised you because of the assumption that they're using certain tactics to one-up you, when in reality, it's literally not the case in any kind of way. But how do you know they're using these tactics unless they've been using those tactics for you? Now I gotta look at you like you are just blind, and that's all I can say. Are you just blind? You're just blind. You don't realize what's happening around you. You're the golden goose. You're the golden child, but you had no idea how this came to be, is what I'm seeing. To sue your own label off of something like that. First of all, you're suing for the wrong song. Let's get that out the way. You're suing because they called you a pedo on this song. What about Meet the Grams, bruh? The only reason why you're suing Not Like Us is because it went so viral that it literally took down you. You did this to yourself because you've been warned. That's crazy to me. J. Tom, exactly. It's crazy. Ignorance is bliss. There you go. less of the cold and the more the goose is crazy. But be critical. This is what a lot of people in Toronto are, or why I say Toronto like that. This is what a lot of people in Toronto be fighting with, because they're not being critical with the situation that's in front of them. Everybody is lollygagging and dancing around the fact that you don't do that. Ever. Forget you're suing hip-hop, period, but you're suing your own label. That's crazy. That is crazy. It's damn right they're going to enforce laws like this, where you can't use the court, you can't use the lyrics in court. You're damn right they're going to enforce that. Because what you're doing makes zero sense. Bro, take the L, bro. You literally been Meek Milled. And you had a choice. You were given a choice to keep it friendly or not. He said, you can take it there, I can take it further. And that's something you don't want to do. Don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you. And then 616 in LA, bro. That's crazy to me. That is so crazy to me. You're going to sue your label because your feelings got hurt on a song that went viral and was the song of the summer. Damn near twice. Bro, Not Like Us is going to be... Not Like Us is ether. Not like us. It's literally damn near every diss song ever created that took down an artist, all put together in one song, and it's directed to you. And then you gonna sue because they called you a pedo. And you're not suing for Meet the Grams where he said you gonna die. Comparing you to Jeffrey Epstein and all that. Yo.
If you've gotten to the point where you are celebrating a champion, you're not a hip hop fan. You're just here to burn down the village. You want to cut your nose to spite your face. Drake don't even know that this helps Drake. This helps Drake. Anyway, prosecutors have used rap lyrics for decades to win convictions against the people who wrote them. And there's a lot of people like, not the dude from, oh my God, I can't remember. He was No Limit. And they caught him up for his lyrics too on some BS. I'm not talking about Silk. I mean, I'm not.
Yo, Connor, you kind of understand. I would love to hear from you, bro. Let me know. Tell me more. Because you say, to be honest, if Drake was Irish, I'd find a lot more harder to hate on him. So I understand Canadians ignoring all this. Please enlighten me, bro. I'm so curious to hear what you guys say.
Talking about C Murder. It was another dude. Man, I can't remember. Light skinned buddy. I can't remember his name.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that's confirmation. Ladies and gentlemen, let me please direct you to Connor's recent comment. That is confirmation that they're playing Not Like Us in high schools. That is absolute confirmation that they're playing Not Like Us in high schools. They had it in rotation for like a good month or two, no matter if it was hip hop head, a Swiftie, a 90s rock guy, anybody and everybody was bumping it. Yo, Malcolm, bro, what's popping? How you feeling, gang? What's good, bro?
Critics have long complained about this, arguing it denies defendants innocent or guilty their right to a fair trial by treating rap music as literal confession rather than art. But remember, they said saying names, bro. So, anyway, but courts around the dissing on my cousin, I was asked all in that wood, but courts around the country largely upheld this practice, leading to the push for legislative change. In late 2020, the Maryland Supreme Court upheld a murder conviction against Lawrence Montague, at least partially based on jailhouse rap, in which prosecutors say he admitted to the crime. In technical terms, the law would not ban the use of lyrics in criminal cases. Like I said, there are certain times where, mostly it's drill. Mostly it's drill. It's very...
Let me tell you something, bro. I really don't like this drill shit. Drill was cool when it first came out. Let me just say that first. When drill was first coming out, and you had the best artists on drill in America specifically, because I do agree with Connor when it comes to the UK. UK's drill, the UK like grime, rap, whatever, it is light years ahead of US drill. US drill is like the simplified version of UK drill. If I'm going to be super honest. And look what it did to New York. Like, oh my God. Look what it did to New York, bro. It's crazy. I still think Kendrick went light on him. Hey, T-Dub, absolutely. I agree with you 1,000%. For what Kendrick can really do, bro, that was like baby food for him. But yeah, but when we had the first couple artists come out for drill, when he had the Pop Smokes, when he had Lil TJ, when he was like in his prime back then, when he had Fabio Foreign, even like Smooth L, like I think Smooth L was like one of the first dudes to sing on a drill beat. From when he sung on the intro, that was tough. I ain't gonna hold you. So when drill first came out, it was fire. But when drill was established and all these new kids started to come out with their shit, it was garbage. It was garbage. But best believe I'm gonna put on Pop Smoke. R.I.P. to Pop Smoke for sure, because he was on the like the way he was gonna elevate himself to being an actual artist outside of drill was going to be something magical, but that got cut short. He should never have shared his location, bro. You hate to see it, but man, that was Pop Smoke was one of them ones for sure. And then 5e, he like a producer now, so it is what it is.
Very specific times though, and we got to stop acting like that's the main thing and not the outlier. Instead, it would require prosecutors to show by preponderance of evidence that the lyrics are worthwhile evidence. Before lyrics will be admitted, judges will require that the artists intend them as literal statements. Oh my God, this is literally the Drake thing. This is literally the reason why Drake lost, and why Drake has to lose with extreme. Was it prejudice? That he has to lose. I mean, he already has, but he has to keep losing bad with this case. That they refer to the fact that the case and they are relevant to disputing the fact in the case. That echoes similar law enacted in California in 2022, which created a so-called rebuttable presumption against the use of lyrics. Look, 2022. Damn. Louisiana has also passed restrictions on creative expression as evidence. New York has come close, and a federal bill has been introduced several times in Congress. Thank you. Kevin Lyles, music industry veteran and chairman of the Free...
T-Dub, that's a fact. T-Dub, that's a fact. When 5e came out and his first track, Big Drip, when he had songs like Wetty, that was the best 5e, period, when he first came out. And I hate that it's like that for a lot of these dudes. I hate that your best-ish was from when you first came out, because once they're established and they're trying to like elevate, it's like they just keep going down and down. I'm like, bro, like, don't you see like the kind of energy you were on when you first came out, bro? Put that cup down. That cup is the reason why your music's not hot. You don't need to be drinking no lean in the studio. We need your energy. You out here, you came in with energy. You got to remain with that. Now you trying to create a vibe. You the energy guy. Why the hell would I want a vibe from you? That's so crazy to me, bro. And I still have Big Drip in rotation every now and then. To be honest, with me practicing DJing and shit, I had to make sure and go get songs like that. I made sure go get songs like Big Drip and Wetty, because those songs used to fly around the world like crazy. So I got those in rotation again, along with a lot of other songs from New York. Smooth L, definitely put that on rotation. Crazy.
Our art group that pushed for the Maryland legislation said in a statement Friday that he hoped that other states would soon tackle what he called growing weaponization of creative expression across, courtrooms in America. It's funny that the spearhead of this is a rapper. The person that's really doing this is a rapper. Across America. As a kid growing up in Baltimore, music found me and hip-hop saved my life. Lau said, when this bill is signed, we're turning our attention to New York State next, and we hope to have 2 bills passed this year. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out. This
man done cut himself off. Let me just say this real quick. This is long overdue. So all this that we're witnessing right now is definitely long overdue for sure, right? So looking at it, I'm sitting here, I'm just like, to be honest, it's not really a major surprise for me. I see it more as it's about time when I look at things like this. When they pass lyrics to keep lyrics out of court, it's about time. That's the same petition. If I'm correct, is that not one of the petitions Drake signed to keep the lyrics out of court? And then here you come talking about he called me a pedo. Bro, take the L and move on. The reason why you're looked at like this, the reason why Not Like Us is undeniably the greatest diss track ever, is because of the actions that you took after the viral moment. Because of how you were moving and how you were acting, that's the reason why the song is still a hit. Go ahead and make you do some dumb-ish. People ran back Not Like Us because we're trying to tell you the way you're moving is not hip-hop. Therefore, you are not like us. Do people not understand the metaphor behind it? Do people not get that it's a metaphor? Don't get it twisted. You're getting directly shot at. Cool. But at the end of the day, you know, this is hip hop. This is rap battles. We're going to bend the truth and we're going to let you know, oh, look. This is what you look like and why you look like it. So we can win. Hip hop won. That's it. You don't understand the creative expression that comes with the same genre that you're in. That's questioning your integrity. That's questioning your character at this point. If I'm going to be super honest, I'm looking at you and I'm real concerned because for someone that's here in Toronto, for someone that's here in Canada, your actions get reflected onto the people, and that's not a positive thing. Because if you're moving like that, just imagine the kind of people be moving like that in the city. Not a whole city in shambles. Not a whole city look weird. Not a whole city is on some strange and peculiar energy. Off of your back. This is why I keep saying that, yo, whether you like it or not, when you are the best in your city, there's some leadership that's attached to it. And the way you move is gonna determine how the people gonna move at the same time. That's just how it goes. So with the way you're moving right now, just imagine how people be moving in the city. That's crazy to me. Nah, Quickie, I agree with you wholeheartedly. It's a representation of the streets. Quickie, most good UK drill artists don't sacrifice lyricism. A lot of them are actually better lyricists. Valid. That's very valid, to be honest. Heady one. Okay. I know a lot of people can't get past the accent barrier. Heady one is a good artist. But at the end of the day, I can only listen to a certain amount of drill at any one time before I need a change. No, that's valid. That's super valid. And I do get the part where you're talking about you got to dumb yourself down. I get that part. But hey, man, that's what it is. That's what the younger generation gravitated to. You know what I'm saying? But this right here, it's about time. I'll reserve the excitement when the appeal is done. All I gotta say is about time, man. That's it. That's all I gotta say, you know? That was a good video, though, by Screw, so that was fire. Okay, this is the last one, but it's like 23 minutes. God damn. All right, I'm going to do this. This is going to be the last one. I got to be out of here by, like, what, 6:45 to get on the road. There's a birthday party happening later. I got to be there for that. So this is going to be the last video. This is going to be a good one. We got Jalopy in front of us. Let me hit this record button. All right, all right, all right. We are locked in, ladies and gentlemen. TDE and pglang are winning. They're taking over the industry, apparently. This one's by Jalopy Bungus himself. Let's not waste no more time. Let's go ahead and lock in. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You know the vibe. You tapped in with your favorite Canadian reaction channel and network. Let's go ahead and get started with this one right here. Let's go.
This video is about to get very surgical.
Everybody a thug till them lights pull up. And everybody got a gun until ice pull up. A middle finger to the president, cause I ain't too impressed. How the fuck you kicking niggas out? Ain't you niggas guests, so it's death to an ice truck driver. You shouldn't be.
Hear me out, y'all. Okay? Tinfoil hat on. Alright? I'm not an industry guy. I don't have industry connections.
Is that the Messi jersey? Because if that is, that's cold.
Or nothing like that. So take what I'm saying with a grain of salt.
I know, Connor.
This is just me as an outsider, right? Putting pieces together and seeing if I can see something, right? That's pretty much it. I'm just like the rest of y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Having a good time, enjoying breaking some of this stuff down and seeing if I can predict some of the stuff that's going to happen here. Just having fun like you would have with any of your other friends. You feel what I'm saying? But check this out. I've already been feeling the sentiment around. I feel like TDE and pglang are looking to box out the industry, right? And I'm not saying literally every single artist out there or woman out of, but I'm saying pglang, TDE, and whoever is aligned with pglang and TDE in this moment, it looks like they're looking to box out the rest of the industry. And the main reason I'm putting this on pglang and TDE is because they have every single thing that you would need to make this possible. Because think about it. We just got done seeing Drake and company basically, you know, we find out that all of these guys are paying, you're using the same plugs for bots. They're buying number ones. They're doing all this different stuff, right? So my whole thing is this. Since the battle, since 2024, right? The sentiment around TDE, think about it. Watch the Party Die, Meet the Grams, even Punch with his freestyles. You feel what I'm saying? His freestyle at Michael Eric Dyson. The same sentiments have been put out there, right? Same things that I've been talking about on the channel as well. That there's almost a cleanse that's being happened within the industry, right? That's happening within the industry. And pglang and TDE are really the front runners, or the people on the front lines making this happen. You feel what I'm saying? And if you don't see that, you need to put some glasses on or something, because that's been clear as day. Now, there is a video that I'm gonna make on this specifically, how I think they're gonna do it as far as like the generational takeover is concerned, and I'll drop that this week. But now I'm starting to see that these things are coming to fruition, bro. We hearing Doechie's coming out at some point. Isaiah Rashad is confirmed for May 1st. Baby King dropped in February. You never know when Kendrick is going to drop. J-Rock has been talking about releasing. Ab Soul been releasing every Sunday. Freestyles every Sunday. AZ Chike got an album that's supposed to be finished that we don't know when it's supposed to be coming out.
I'll be there for
I'm
that.
starting to, this is going to be a crazy summer. This is going to be a crazy summer. That might be it somewhere. I might do that.
No, I can do you one better on that one. This summer is going to be a very vintage summer. Let's just say that. It's going to be a very classic summer. It's still going to have all the requirements that's going to make summer a vibe. We're going to get lit. We're going to get turned. There's going to be moments where we got some music that's going to get us moving and grooving for sure. But it's going to be a very vintage summer. It's like summer's going to sound familiar, like we've heard this before. But at the same time, it's fresh. That's what summer's going to be like this year. Let me just say that. For sure. You know? So I'm excited.
The title on that, like something like that. This is going to be an insane summer. And I'm wondering if it's going to be a pglang TDE type of summer. Okay, now, let's get into why I'm feeling this, right? And first of all, let's just play this real quick before we even continue. This shit's so crazy. Today, you gotta get off your ass and live. The bass is something like a crab. Hands up. Man, this live is gonna be so crazy.
That's another thing. It's already been predicted that live shows are going to be the new outside. It's not the clubs no more. Because we're tired of the overpriced, like, alcohol and overpriced bottles and the unnecessary payments that you got to put on the booth before you get the bottles. People are sick and tired of that. It's not the clubs no more. And to be honest, the day party joints have always been better than the clubs. Because first of all, you can get your good night's rest, wake up a little early, get yourself looking nice, get ready, get on something that's thin, for the summer season because it's going to get hot. And you go to a day party and party till it get dark. That's all you got to do. The day parties are better. The nightlife is lame because it bring out all the weirdos. Regardless if they cool or not. You got a bunch of strange people outside nowadays. Some peculiar individuals, some desperate You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird now. Trust me, I work in the nightlife, I know. It's weird now. Live shows are gonna matter. Listen, we already seen the R&B duo, the R&B Kings, said they're gonna go on tour together. The R&B tour, Raymond and Brown, Usher and Chris. Like, yo, that alone had set social media on fire. The announcement of that alone set social media on fire. And they just announced the tour dates. They're already taking the pre-sales. Bro, that tour is going to take over summer. Anybody that can work around that, they better hurry up and put their dates out. Because if you think you're going to get in the way of that, you got another thing coming. As far as I see when it comes to summer, it's going to be an R&B summer. So DJs in the city, get those classic records ready. It's about to be karaoke all over the city. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Last weekend, it was the DJ's birthday. And he's also been training me on the turntables too. He's telling me on that day of his birthday, he's going to play a lot of classic R&B records. And that's exactly what he did. And I've never seen the spot I work at so electrifying. It was so electrifying. Off of R&B songs. When you hear Let Me Love You by Mario in the club, if you not singing along, you are lame. If you not singing along, you boring. When you in the club and you hear Sexy Love by Neo and you not singing along, you boring. You boring. Out here talking about karaoke, you damn right I'm going to sing along. This a classic. Yeah, get them R&B tracks ready, all them DJs out there.
I'm telling you, this album's gonna be fucking crazy. Oh my god, this album's gonna be crazy, bro. This album is going to be crazy. But anyway, so you got Isaiah Rashad starting his rollout, right? With It's Been Awful. I think I'm anticipating this to be like
that bass is crazy.
One of his best projects, right? Rollout has been incredible. Music video just dropped into Coachella. You feel what I'm saying? Same shit as the lead single. The song just gets better every time I listen to it. And this is, you know, you still got Doechii in the chamber. You still got, you know what I'm saying, J-Rock in the chamber. Who knows what Schoolboy is working on? Who knows what Ab-Soul is working on? You still got all these guys in the chamber.
All right, be real.
Okay? While pushing the sentiments that there needs to be. Because think about it. Kendrick Lamar essentially kicked down. We make the comparison to Cyrus the Great, right? And we're not saying that Kendrick Lamar is literally a deity prophet. Like, nobody's saying that. But in comparisons, if we take the parallels of what Cyrus the Great and company did.
Rolling Loud, bro, Malcolm. Hey, I don't even care if you retract that. Rolling Loud gonna be crazy. Coachella's already crazy. Yo, Giveon and Kehlani. When Kehlani came out on Giveon's set, this man out here serenading everybody to the point where Kehlani's like, nah, nigga. Let me step on that stage and do my song too. Like, yo, like, bro, the stage matters. Performance matters. There hasn't been a lot of money being made off of these subpar like artists. There's not been a lot. They're making music for moments. They're making music for a time period. They're making music for a season. They're not making music for seasons. In other words, intentionality matters again. And for someone that grew up in intentionality by being surrounded by things that was created with intention, I can't wait for what I'm going to get, bro. I don't even know what kind of music I'm going to get. I don't even know what kind of movies, TV shows, whatever I'm going to get. But if you're making these things with an intention to deliver to the consumer base, god damn it, it's going to be worth it.
And we look at the industry and kind of place it in that same, what would you call it? That same pocket, right? Kendrick Lamar essentially kicked the doors down, something that they've been talking about doing for years, right? Kicked the doors down, knocked the heads off of the kings, knocked the heads off of the emperor, whoever, whatever you want to say. And now it's almost like the after effect, the floods of the influence of Kendrick Lamar, pglang, and TDE is reshaping the industry. And because it's reshaping the industry, it's reshaping the independent, the way people are choosing to do the things that they're doing outside of the industry as well. The difference between TDE and pglang and versus a lot of the opposite.
That's crazy. They didn't want to give Sway Lee his moment. Or was it Ray Shrem together? Because I only saw Sway Lee on that stage. Maybe it was Ray Shrem. I don't know. But I would have loved to hear Black Beatles again. The moment Black Beatles had... Let me just continue, bro. Because
position out there is that they're just musically superior. You feel what I'm saying? So all this music coming out in a similar time is essentially, right, using the pen, using the sword, the musicality as a weapon, okay? So we got Isaiah Rashad coming out May 1st. And that takes me into this, right? pglang is in business too, getting busy. You've seen everything going on with the festival, the commercials coming out and all that. We're going to make some videos on that too. Baby Keem decides to tweet this 2 days before the tour. Not about to keep pretending like I'm not the best nigga. Now I am going to, there's another video I'm going to be making about, I'm not going to break it down too much, but about, you know, clearly there's some, I would say invisible competition going on between Baby Keem and some of the other guys who were supposed to be seen as the new front runners for the industry. It seems like there's a battle for the next generation going on if you've been paying attention, and we'll get to that soon. Okay? But boom, I think this is specifically for those in question. Okay? But then you go down to this. Hold on. Not going nowhere. Don't worry. I'm mad now. Right? And this is after a certain somebody, if you know who I'm talking about, dropped their album. And they did an interview talking about, yeah, you know, I don't got to make these claims of being the best of the generation and all this different stuff. And yes, we're going to talk about it soon because maybe a lot of y'all don't know who I'm talking about. Okay? Here's a hint. I'm not talking about J. Cole and I'm not talking about Drake. But clearly, I feel like this is a shot at them and at that person specifically, okay? Now, another thing is he decided to put this out, right? On the Instagram. Check this out.
Lose tomorrow, lose my life tonight. All I need is me, myself, my knife, and I, my knife, and I, my knife.
First of all, that shit is crazy. But two things, right? Let's go with the obvious answer for here, right?
Tonight, all I need is me, myself, my knife, and I, my knife, and I, my knife, and I, me, myself, my knife, and I, my knife, and I, my knife, and I, me, myself, my knife, and I.
First of all, that shit is crazy.
Bro, that's
but
not fair,
two things,
bro. How you gonna
right?
do something
Let's
like that?
go with the obvious answer for here, right? That's not really necessarily theory-based. Baby Keem also posted that he was saying, okay, I'm going to need y'all to memorize this part of the song, right? I need y'all to scream this, right? And that could be simply him creating a chant for the audience to say across this entire tour, which would create some of the hardest clips you've seen. And expect a lot of bullshit to be coming out and messy stuff to be coming out during this tour. I already see it coming. They've been running the same playbook every single time. Expect something, okay? But Baby Keem could just be setting up a chant for the audience to gear them up for the drop of Circus Circus Freestyle, which would turn up the clips on a whole another level and make the in-person experience that much crazier. Okay? Now, here's the tinfoil aspect, right? This could be a remix with Kendrick Lamar on it.
Man, you better stop it.
The reason why I say that, it could be a remix for anybody, but the reason why I say it could be a Kendrick Lamar remix is because, I ain't gonna lie, the first time I heard Circus Circus, it was one of the songs where I'm like, why wasn't Kendrick on this song? Out of every song, it seemed like Kendrick should have been on this one the most. That's just my opinion.
Bro.
Right? Even when you...
Nah, because Circus Circus, that was kind of like the Drake impersonating song that Baby Keem had. Because a lot of people on Twitter were saying, yo, Circus Circus literally sounds like Drake should have been on this or some shit. Bro, if you put Kendrick on that, bro, oh my God, man. Let me stop.
You talk about like a Casino, right? Casino, Euphoria match up perfectly.
Connor, fact.
But yeah, Circus Circus Freestyle, even some of the enunciations or some of the or the approach on the delivery of some of the verse and all this different stuff, Kendrick would have fit on Circus Circus perfectly. So imagine if Kendrick ended up being on the remix of Circus Circus. I ain't gonna lie, that would be crazy, but I think we're reaching with that one. Regardless, I think the other end of this could be that it's a remix. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because that potentially leads us into what we would a deluxe. Something that we've been talking about for a while. Since the beginning of this year, we've been saying there's no way that Baby Keem don't got more. There's no way that Baby Keem don't got more, right? There's no possible way that Baby Keem don't got more music. So when I look at it from that perspective, I'm like, if Baby Keem has a deluxe on the way, right? Let's say that is a fact. I think it would make sense considering the album dropped in February. A deluxe dropping during the tour would turn up the album again with connection of the tour. Like, we talking about some of these songs are going to jump crazy. They're going to jump crazy on the charts, right? Videos coming out, all different types of stuff. This leads a perfect 2-week gap into Isaiah Rashad's next album. If the tour starts, what is it? Today is the, let's see. Today's the 14th. So the tour will start tomorrow, I'm pretty sure, right? If songs are still dropping on Thursdays, I heard Chica, when I was on stream with Chica said that the industry is starting to move towards Wednesday releases. So it would make sense to drop a deluxe that...
Really? Oh, no. I got to think about this one real quick. Okay. So, originally, prior, Tuesday used to be the ideal day to drop music. Music used to be dropped on Tuesdays. With the streaming era, they thought Tuesdays was pointless because dropping music midday, or midweek, I should say, wouldn't bring in enough money or revenue towards the industry overall. So they moved it to Fridays. So Friday, 12 a.m., everyone's dropping music. Now, that was a win for the industry because the industry can easily group everybody together on this one day to drop music. which would maximize their profit and revenue on songs overall. So it'll make it easier for them to calculate the kind of money that they have coming in instead of all these different branches of people dropping on different days. So they made Fridays the ideal day. Now, as much of that was a good thing for the industry, that was a bad thing for the outlets and media, because if you got a project, if you got an album, and we're going back to like the old album layout with 20 plus songs, you got an album with 20 plus songs dropping on a Friday, knowing Fridays, a lot of like the news outlets, especially like the radio shows, podcasts, etc., people that film in the morning, that's not a lot of time for people to digest an album, especially if there's more than 20 songs. So it actually makes their jobs harder to the point where they got to wake up extra early. Radio shows, they got to wake up around like 4 a.m. Some people got to wake up at like 3 to get on the road and drive so they can get to the station on time. Working a radio show is not easy, especially in the mornings, because you're on some slave hours. You're on some demon hours getting to work. Right? So there's that. But Wednesdays, midweek, a midweek release. That intrigues me. I got to look into that.
The day of the first day of the tour. You feel what I'm saying? And this gives you a perfect 2 weeks in between this release and Isaiah Rashad's release. They would quite literally be dominating the conversation for the next 2 weeks. What else is going to stop that? Right? What, Drake is supposed to drop Iceman in between that? Hell no. I don't think Drake has that type of confidence in his material, in his music. I don't think Drake has that type of confidence. This also puts Drake in a messed up position, because what are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to drop right now before Isaiah Rashad goes off? Right? Are you supposed to drop right now? Especially with the potential of Baby Keem dropping right next to that? I don't think so. This would delay Iceman again. You can't drop right after Isaiah Rashad. I think most people say yes, like Iceman would boom, 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 or whatever. I disagree. Especially if we thinking about what would be the features on an Isaiah Rashad album. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not as high on the release as other people are for Drake. I'm just not. So from that perspective, they could be boxing out the industry, boxing out these next few releases. I know Kanye West been talking about a deluxe as well. I just feel like if you're paying attention, there's clearly a musical battle going on here, where there's a battle for, I think, the current attention of the climate of the music world and the next generation. So from that perspective, it's like, it makes sense that maybe the industry is recognizing that this box out is coming from TDE and pglang, and is looking to get the biggest people they can to start releasing music to combat this. I think it's another reason why Nicki Minaj was sitting there boasting about an album coming out in March. Nothing comes out in March. So from that perspective, I'm like, imagine if another album gets announced right after Isaiah Rashad. We talking about in June or July, right? Doechii album for the summer. We talking about AZ Chike album. We talking about a lot of different possibilities for the West to continue to keep dominating, and for TDE and pglang to be doing what they're doing. Not to mention any Kendrick release that could be coming out. Bodies is still hanging over the top, which I still got a feeling is a Kendrick and Baby Keem song. We'll talk about that another time.
Stop talking about that song, man. You know what that song Bodies does to me, bro. Don't stop talking about that song.
I really do feel like that. Now, that's not the only thing we came here to talk about either. I've been waiting for Baby Keem to work with Pink Panthers. You feel what I'm saying? What? And it looks like we finally get that. And do y'all understand?
No. Let's stop for a second. What about the time when everybody was hating on Pink Panthers? Especially when she put out that song with Ice Spice. Nah, I don't believe that one bit. I'm sorry. There was a point when everybody in hip-hop was hating on Pink Panthers for linking up with Ice Spice because everybody hated that song. Yeah, it was viral on TikTok, but the real world was not liking that whatsoever. And that brought a lot of hate towards, forget Ice Spice. Like, of course Ice Spice was getting hate, but that hate was also extended to Pink Panthers. So I wholeheartedly disagree with that point.
And the damage that this song would do if it's about to drop anytime soon.
I wanna be with you. I need your hand next to me. I met you in London. I think you're my destiny. I don't wanna fight you.
Beat is crazy.
Why do you keep testing me? I'm living in London. I'm wishing the best for me.
I'm in your country, what you want? You replace me, then I'm gone. I got women everywhere. I be out here acting on. We go piece it up.
That's about to be a banger. Oh my goodness. But look, why would you even preview?
When did she start sounding like that? When did she start sounding like that? Who made that beat? Because that beat would turn any decent rapper into a flow god. With a beat like that, any good rapper can turn to a flow state king. That's crazy.
This right now. Why? Why would you even preview this right now if it's not a deluxe or another project coming? For what? What's the purpose? Just curious.
Facts, Quickie.
Right? So, I genuinely believe that this is what's going on here. I think that TDE and pglang are in unison about to box out the industry. And you can't really stop them because not only do they have, and we're going to make a video on this, not only do they have the artists for, you know, the previous generation still active, still relevant, and still ready to get busy, right? With the Schoolboy Q's, the Kendricks, etc. But you also got the next generation in line, right? And that's not to say, you know, others don't have the next generation in line, but they're just simply not as talented as a Baby Keem or as a Doechii. You're talking about two counterparts for Generation Z. You're talking about the male counterpart and the female counterpart for Generation Z, bro. Both are at the top of their game right now. And then you go back, Kendrick can drop at any time with no announcement, and nobody is stopping that. Nobody's outselling that. Nobody's out, none of that. Right? So when you look at it from that perspective, I think that's what's going on, bro. I think pglang and TDE are boxing out the industry, and these releases that we're about to see for the next run are going to be the thing that completely closes the door shut into the next walk of the music industry and what music means to society in general, which is why I think, you know, even when Punch in the Michael Eric Dyson thing, when he talks about in the days of those kings, you feel what I'm saying, and what that relates to and what that is supposed to represent. It represents a new kingdom being built that cannot be destroyed, sent by God, right? And I think that representation, especially when you're talking about putting things that really matter in the music, we talking about a dude like Baby Keem making songs like No Blame, Boom Boom, and making people feel again. Because that what this last run of music was through the 2020s and all that, at the top of the charts, the Drake, the Young Thug, all these guys, that was numbing music. That was music meant to numb you, right? To pacify you. This music is to, electrify and to get you to feel. So I think that they're washing the old ways of the industry out and bringing in the new ways of the industry in. Okay, and I think this is going to be a musical battle. It's a musical civil war going on. Who is going to, like Kanye and 50 Cent, but I think with more music and more people participating. What music is going to stand the test of time in this situation? What music is going to dominate in this situation? What music is going to last? What music is going to create the most genuine conversation? What music is, etc.? And I think that's what's going on here. And I'm not going to lie. It's not looking good for anybody that's not aligned musically with TDE, pglang, the Pusha T's, the J, all this different stuff. It's not looking good if your music isn't looking good. You feel what I'm saying? Because yeah, I think the industry is going a completely different direction, and TDE and pglang are pushing that envelope. So this is what I think is going on. Just my little tinfoil hat theory. You feel what I'm saying? I think that's exactly what's happening here. And I want y'all to let me know what you think. Shout out to everybody that's been subscribing to the Patreon. It's only $5, y'all. It's only $5, and we currently running down.
Nigga, I ain't got $2.
Down the Jay-Z's albums and his catalog. I'm getting accustomed to Jay-Z's catalog as a Gen Z individual who, you know, I grew up on the West Coast. I never really listen. My family didn't listen to Jay-Z and all that, so you know, I never really connected with Jay-Z or his music like that. But I've been learning why people talk about Jay-Z the way they talk about him. Currently, we just finished the Lifetime in my Lifetime Volume 1, so we're moving on to the next one. And definitely go check out the Patreon for that. $5. That's it. You feel what I'm saying? Also, shout out to everybody that's been playing my new music, F Ice. I got way more coming than y'all understand. You feel what I'm saying? I got a lot more coming for y'all. We still active. We still getting busy. Thank y'all for 10K on the music video. We about to hit about I think 2,000 streams on Spotify, all this different stuff. I appreciate y'all for all the love. We got some downloads on Bandcamp. Appreciate all the support and love. I'll be putting all these links in the description. Also, for all my sports heads out there, my homie got a podcast, sports podcast that we will be running during the playoffs for the NBA, into the NFL season, etc. We're going to be streaming that on my Twitch. So also go check out my Twitch, subscribe to my Twitch for all my sports fans out there, because we're going to be talking sports Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Okay, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesday streams. So yeah, man, it's getting active. You feel what I'm saying? More music coming, battles coming, everything. I'm trying to maximize all of my gifts, maximize everything that I could do, and just, you know, be able to, you know, regardless of what it looks like, the success, whatever, just make sure that I leave an attempt to maximize all of my abilities. And you know, when I pass away, when I'm laying on my deathbed, just be like,
hey, bro, hey, what are you talking about, bro? Relax. Talking about pass away. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't talk about that. The hell? Shout out Jalopy though. Shout out Jalopy though. That was good. That was dope. That was dope for sure. TDE, pglang, boutique labels. I remember we talked about for Black History Month, boutique labels. This is what boutique labels should be doing. Even though y'all have your own lanes, you can still work together to be something substantial for the culture. That's how boutique labels are supposed to be moving. And to be honest, at one point they were moving like that. But then, like I said in multiple videos, they never figured out the marketing. They only figured out how to develop the artists, thinking the music was the marketing, when in reality, you got to push the music through marketing. And because they never figured that out, the industry switched up and started to hire people that were marketing, like agencies, marketing firms. That's where they came from, to the point where they're like, nah, not too much marketing. Let's get some algorithmic minds in here. So they go and found some people that understood algorithms and formulas and help understand what's going on in music through numbers. And that's pretty much the timeline we're in right now. And because that is burning out as well, intentionality is recurrent, is not only returning, but it's going to stay for a longer time than it was here before. I can guarantee you that. Because as long as money's coming in, they're not going to have problems. That's all it is, you know? So it's dope to see for sure. Like I said, this was the last video, so we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. Man, we've been live for like 2 hours and 12 minutes. God damn. I'm tired. Let me find out Momo Boy dropped an EP last week. She did, didn't she not? I swear she has like new music videos and all that shit. That's another one I got to keep an eye on too. She fine. But she sing good, you know? You know when you got a combination like that, it get dangerous? Yeah, you got to keep your eye on that. Anyway, I'm going to be live tomorrow. We're going to talk tomorrow. We're going to see what we're going to get into tomorrow, all right? But for right now, don't say even you. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. Shout out to the Flex Mob. Shout out to the Shadow Mob. MVP for today is Josh. All right. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to everybody in the background. Salute to T-Dub. T-Dub was in the chat today. That's what's up. Love to see it. Make sure y'all hit up that Discord. Join the conversations that we have on Discord. We have a plethora of conversations over there for sure. And as long as you don't bring in some bad energy, we ain't got no problems with you. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it cool, keep it friendly. We're here to talk music and catch a vibe. That's it. And it's going to be great. Oh, man. Anyway. Yes, sir. Discord tomorrow. You're going to see me in Discord tomorrow. I got to go out tonight. So let's go ahead and get up out of here, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, peace. Y'all know the spiel already, all right? Take care, be well, be safe, stay true, be you, live long, and long live. Peace, have a great day, have a great night wherever you are in this world. Thank you for stopping by. Like always, I appreciate you. Shout out to the Flex Mob, shout out to the Shadow Mob, and anybody and everybody in between. It's all love over here. Like I said, shout out to the mods, shout out to the chat, hey, shout out to the MVPs. Shout out to the legends, the OGs. Listen, just make sure to take care of your family and don't forget to take care of yourself, all right? Man, we all outstanding people on this planet. So let's continue to wave and be absolutely outstanding. I didn't even know what to say at that point. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Peace.